Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because, you know, all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play fake. Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now it's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. As Sanders has it poked free. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you got to stay alert back there on every snap.
After review of the play,
so now the return. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They're such a talented team of defending the perimeter. You're taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 67 yards. And the Patriots take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. And there's a curveball for you. Field goal to try to give them the lead. Not only is it batted down, they get the good bounce, and it winds up 6 points the other way.
Maybe they should have thrown the fastball instead. What do you think?
Yeah, it probably would have been better than the curve. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Kendrick steps away. That'll be caught by Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Kendrick. It completes it once more to Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And the Patriots are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook.
Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good, and it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But
he's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick. And he's got it complete to Anderson.
Holding. Offense.
Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. Operating from the gun, Kendrick. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Holding.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and 1 to the yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start. Offense.
Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a 5-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit for that sack goes to Cameron Thomas. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Back to throw. Kendrick. Under pressure, they got him again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Ertz over the middle. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before break. Kendrick looking for Shepard deep. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. With the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell in.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Sanders again, and he fights his way in, not giving up, and it's a Cardinal touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cardinals take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle, and this is back to a 5-point game. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England's offense set to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got his man. It's Thornton. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll run with Harris. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Kendrick. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Off play action. Kendrick. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw on 3rd down. Kendrick. He's got his man, Thornton. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Foxborough. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And at this stage, in the 4th, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray now. Ertz has it left side. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's got room at the 30, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on 2nd down. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Murray. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Murray to air it out again. Caught left side, Hopkins. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore from 13 yards out. And the Cardinals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So the Patriots now down by 1. 1:09 to play. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. He's back to throw. That's caught by Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to Thornton. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats have just about sewn up this football game. The Pats at the line ready to go. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for New England, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they obviously